Hey yo, what up? This is Music G repping the Underground Army. You're tuned in to Jai Steels and Ack Reacher 45, The War Report. Tuesday nights on YouTube, live and direct is the show. Saturday nights on 93.3 FM CFMU, giving y'all that new news and hip hop interviews.
Yeah.
What it do, what you saying, what it want, it's your favorite, yet your most hated Oddfella back for another one. This is the Robbie G Listening Session. We live in the war room, live on YouTube. This is the War Report. Smash that like button as you fall on in. Once again, this will be rebroadcasted on 93.3 FM CFMU.ca. Live and direct show Saturday nights 9 to 10:30. But y'all know what it is. We here Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You know what I mean? We're going to be back. War Room's going to be open Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We getting it done. You know what I mean? New news and hip-hop interviews right here. You know, dig? We all across North America and whatnot. Y'all know what it is. We got one of Kelowna's best by way of wealth. You know what I mean? We got him in the war room. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a treat. You know what I mean? Big up Robbie G for making his first appearance and whatnot. But y'all know what it is. Smash that like button as you fall on in the dig. And hold up, let me bring this back. Shout out to Mills Grill's Instrumentals, you know what I mean? That always creates the ambiance during the listening sessions and whatnot. So once again, shout out to Mills Grill's Instrumentals, you know what I mean? He actually put together a nice little three-piece beat pack for our winner of March Madness last couple weeks ago, you know what I mean? So shout out Pat 2 times, who was the winner of the March Madness. And once again, he gonna be here. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna get it in with the Pat 2 times listening session, you know what I mean? But before we get into that, we got Robbie G in the building. We're gonna get y'all familiar, you know what I mean? Some of the American listeners and watchers that we're gonna get you familiar with Robbie G and play a video. I think it came last year off his last album. We're gonna ask him about it though. But back like, wow, I'm liking it. But before I play that, I'm gonna have to pay some homage. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to pay some homage to the sponsors, you know what I mean? Because it is a usual suspect thing. You know, dig? It is a usual suspect thing. And we are putting out a contest out there, you know what I mean? We are putting out a contest. Big fight coming up, unification fight, April the 16th. That's not this Saturday, but next Saturday, you know what I mean? And the usual suspect 6 will be giving away tickets. You know what I mean? We will be giving away tickets, but there's a catch. You know what I mean? There's a catch. You got to stay on code. Yeah? You got to stay on code. You know what I mean? And this is what you got to do. You got to listen to all the usual suspect 6 live streams and programs. You know what I mean? And get that special code. You know what I mean? Get that special code letter. You know what I mean? Already 2 code letters have been announced. You know what I mean? I believe suspect number 2 on bullshitting on the Beltway announced his letter. Excuse me. Announced his letter. And suspect number 4 on Ringside Views announced his letter. You know what I mean? I'm about to announce mine, but before I do that, you know what I mean, as I was rudely interrupted, you know what I mean, let me bring in my favorite, most hated co-host, Ack Reacher 45. Let's get it.
World premiere. World premiere.
Fox can do it all, bro. Like, Fox will pull up from the 3-point. He gonna go to the bar hot dunk. He Harlem dude. Of course he can ball, man. We got this. We got this.
Hit him like Reacher. Homie, I'm a teacher. Hit him like Pac. I don't need a feature. Nah. Hit him with a dope hook. Got him leaning off the ropes. Look.
Pull up that song there, dog.
And got him leaning off the ropes. Look.
Yes, sir.
Got him leaning him off the ropes. Look.
You can hear me clearly, Steels?
Yeah, you good. You good. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just making sure because I always gotta say it just in case. Salute to my brother. Was getting back a little late from the gym, so salute to my brother Steels for holding it down while I wasn't here. But definitely, we trying to give out these tickets to this big unification fight that is taking place next week. My brother, me and my brother Steels are supposed to be in the building, but some other lucky winners will be in the building. Our time will come, though.
Indeed.
Our time definitely will come.
Well, Ack Reacher, before you decide to come through, I was about to announce my letter. You know what I mean? Once again, y'all need to stay on code and get all these code letters from each of the usual suspect 6. You know what I mean? Once again, 2 have already been announced. You know what I mean? So hit the playback to get those code letters. I will announce mine right now, and the letter is O. I'm suspect number 5, and the letter is O. You see it on the screen, you know what I mean? Put all those letters together, and it's going to spell out a word. You know what I mean? The first person to get that word will be placed with 2 tickets to the unification fight next Saturday. Errol Spence Jr. and Jordanis Ugas. You know what I mean? As simple as that. The card is fire too. You got Razab Butayev against Imanis Stayonis. That's going to be another dope welterweight fight. You also got Esau Cruz fighting what's his name? Gamboa. I forget his first name. The Cuban Gamboa. That's gonna be fireworks.
Yuriokis
Gamboa. You know the Cuban sympathizers are gonna have my back for that. Okay now. Once again, the code letter. I'm suspect number 5, and the code letter is number O. Not number O, letter O. Letter O, and that's what it is. Make sure y'all tap into all the usual Suspect 6 live streams, 503 Lion, Bullshitting on the Beltway, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Ack Reacher 45 with the Jab Jamboree. You know what I mean? When you gonna announce your letter? You on mute, fam. You on mute.
Sorry, my bad. I thought I was off mute. I I was thinking about doing a live tomorrow. I was thinking about doing the boxing live tomorrow just so I could get a letter. You know what I mean? I was just going to do it for you. I was supposed to do one anyway. But I didn't get to do it, so I still got the live up. So yeah, y'all check us out tomorrow. We're gonna cook on some upcoming fights.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
The upcoming fights this weekend.
That's a bet. Usualsuspect6.com for the latest boxing rankings, music, and fashion. In the day. Speaking of music, you know what I mean? Tomorrow we're gonna have a special program, Wake and Bake program, you know what I mean? The Wake and Bake birthday bake, you know what I mean? Big Rose birthday, you know what I mean? We're gonna be blazing it up, and he's gonna be releasing some unreleased tracks, you know what I mean? Some unreleased tracks you're gonna be treated to on his birthday morning, you know what I mean? This is gonna be the Big Row Wake and birthday bake, you know what I mean? And that's going down tomorrow, definitely, you know what I mean? Ack Reacher, last week, March Madness, we dropped this right here. The Ackwoods, Usual Suspect Ackwoods, you know what I mean, is now available. Link is in the description, you know what I mean, in the Usual Suspect merch store, you know what I mean? This is the Ackwoods, not Black and Mild, Ack and Wild. You know what I mean? Suspect number 3's favorite shirt, Cadillac Red. You know what I mean? But like I said, every program we gonna be dropping new Ackwood t-shirts. You know what I mean? New Usual Suspect Ackwood t-shirts. You know what I mean? Of course, this has the cautionary tag, Deadly Left Hook. The new one we're gonna be dropping tonight, which I'm wearing right now, is the Usual Suspect Ackwood Honeyberry shirt. You know what I mean? Ackwood Honeyberry shirt. And when I say, warning, pressure fighter. Warning, pressure fighter. You know what I mean? Available right now. You see the drip. You see what the drip looks like. Jeez. Link is in the description. Usual Suspect Ackwood. You know what I mean? Ackwood Honeyberry tee. You know what I mean? Get it. Let me put the promo code up. Let me get y'all 20% off on that. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Averse, AVERSE. Averse is the code. You know what I mean? Get you 20% off of that Ackwoods Honeyberry tee. You know what I mean? Only in the Universe Digimall, and that's a Usual Suspect thing. Y'all know what it is. Shout out everybody that's up in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get to y'all in a quick sec. You know what I mean? But smash that like button as you fall on in. We about to bring in the man of the hour, Robbie G from they say it's the best coast of West Coast. You know what I mean? Out there in Kelowna, BC. But before we do any of that, let's get into this video. Like I said, back like wow, you know what I mean, and get y'all properly acquainted with my man Robbie G. You know what I mean? Live in the ballroom. Smash that like button as you fall on in. Once again, this will be rebroadcasted on 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca. Let's get it in. Robbie G, back like wow.
Yeah, back like. Yeah, I'm back like. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. I be on my. Yeah. See me now, yeah. Yo, I'm back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah. I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Okay. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. Back like wow. See me? Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like be on that shit that you thought that I couldn't do. I got the ball and I skip to my loop. I just go shop at the window you look into. I got the fits and make kids think I'm cool. Yeah. Got the style, got the flavor, back like wow, back for my haters, yeah. Quit asking for favors, yeah. I got the fashion, it's tailored. Dump ash off the front of the Kush blunt. Had a bad day, still been a good month. Hands up if you're down with the sound, dog. I've been working underground like a groundhog. Ball stats, have a wall with all plaques. I called it the recipe. Maybe when you putting all that next to me, come and fall back in the all black SUV, back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow, yeah. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like be on the shit that they said that I shouldn't do. They said to stick to your lane, man, I stick and move. This what I do, this what I done. Get in the groove, do what I love. Doing this how I've been free. Started rapping at age 16, now I'm getting paid cause I made history. First gotta make it out my city with a 16. Fresh, started to rapping since day one. Always came back to where I came from. Mom and dad, where I got my name from. Going through changes, never changed up. Sell CDs, used to sell some peas, half an ounce. Just glad that the cops didn't pat me down. Remember sitting in the back of the class. Right now my old teacher's in the front row. I'm back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like wow. Yeah, I be on my bullshit. Yeah, I be on my bullshit, back like wow. Yeah, I'm back like wow. Yeah, you thought it was gone, but then I'm back like I got the key to this life. Not talking about keys to the white. Got peace in a pipe, got weed and I need me a light. Got reach so I teach what is right. Got dreams that I'm keeping in sight. See, I'm just trying to find out the meaning of life. No sleep, day turns deep in the night. Young K makes beats, show me, take me to the light. What brings us here, it's why we get in. Show you I'll shine with the light from within. Gotta know where your heart is, find it again. Don't know where to start when you try to begin. Like kids, how we act right now. Had enough of the bull crap right now. Try to step to me, you better back right down, motherfucker, cause I'm back like wow.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. The man himself, Robbie G. You know what I mean? Welcome to the War Room. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Tell the people where they can follow you at and whatnot, you know what I mean, before we get into this, your first appearance live into the War Room.
The best place is robbieghiphop.com. That's got all the links for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media sites that you can find me at. I'm live on Facebook every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I've been doing that for almost 2 years now, and I'm about to hit the road, though, so I think I don't know how much more of that I'll be doing once I hit the road, but I'm going to try and still do a few more Thursday lives. But, yeah, that's where you can find me at. I'm out there. Check me out on my YouTube channel. I always say that's one of the best places to go if you want to find out about a new artist, or if you want to get exposed to their music, go to their YouTube channel because it'll give you a chance to really see what they're about.
Indeed, indeed. We got Robbie G live in the War Room, you know what I mean? Once again, salute for you for passing through. Now, it seems like you got a extensive, you know what I mean, an extensive background in this hip hop, you know what I mean, in this hip hop game. If you can elaborate on it, you know what I mean, and give us a touch basis on your background. I know you originally came from Guelph, and now you reside in, you know what I mean, you represent Kelowna, BC out in the West and whatnot. Kind of take us through that progression, that trip.
Yeah, for sure. Started hip hop in Guelph and doing shows and getting a chance to perform with some of my idols and bringing some of my favorite artists to Guelph and then around the area, and started kind of building hip hop scenes and keeping artists going through every time that they were touring through Canada, and had the pleasure of jumping on some shows with some of my, like, the people that I grew up listening to, my idols, and just the people who've influenced me to do what I do. So just blessed to have a lot of opportunities to work with incredible artists, touring across the country, and starting in Guelph, and just moved out here to Kelowna, BC about 3 years ago. And happy to be out here. It's beautiful. Love the landscape and the adventures that you can do out here, and everything that Kelowna has to offer. There's lake, beaches, and nice weather, lots of fun stuff to do outdoors. And I think musically too, it's helped me kind of open up.
Come on, hold up, Robbie G. Man, I mean, you said landscape, nice weather, you know what I mean? But come on, we gonna get into it later, but you ain't saying nothing about the BC weed. Come on, brother.
I mean, that's fire too, brother. It's definitely always got that on deck.
Okay. That's what's up, you know what I mean? Robbie G live in the war room, you know what I mean? He got the gas on deck. The BC Fifth is on deck, you know what I mean? Yeah, big up, you know what I mean? But so let me ask you this, Robbie G. Now the Guelph hip hop scene and the Kelowna hip hop scene, is there a difference in what are some of the pros and cons you like about it?
I think definitely it's a lot different out here than it is in Guelph. Guelph has a lot of sister cities around it, like Kitchener, Waterloo, even like Georgetown and Hamilton, so many places that are within 30, 40, 50-minute drive of Guelph. So not only will people in Guelph show up, but a lot of people from sister cities, whereas out here in Kelowna, there's a few small towns kind of around the area, but not as much concentration of people, like 4 hours away, and you got Vancouver. So it's a really different feel in terms of that, but there's so much more that you can do out here in terms of events. There's wineries all over, like everywhere, so they always have music events going on. Not so much hip hop, but I'm sure that I'm gonna book eventually some sort of hip hop artist at a winery at some point soon, because like that just has to happen. But we also do like boat parties here because we got the lake, and we've got some awesome boats to be able to do events on there. So we facilitate a lot of hip hop shows on there, doing artists come through and perform that are in the area. So I mean, the scenes themselves are really supportive. I think the artists there's a lot of artists in both scenes, and they work together collectively and really support each other. And I love it out here. I've had the pleasure of getting to get integrated in the scene out here and meet a lot of cool people, and just move my studio space collaboration with another space downtown, Aesthetics Lab. So we've got an open space for the community to come down there and record, and that feels good to be able to help provide that and be a part of it. And so I think the scene's awesome out here. I think it's got a lot of potential too. So I'm excited to see where it's going to go over the next few years. And I'm just so excited to be a part of it and to see the growth that's going to happen over the next few years here. Because I think that Kelowna is going to be one of the biggest cities of growth in Canada over the next decade and 2 decades. And there's going to be an influx of music events, music talent, and a music ecosystem that's budding and growing here.
That's what's up. We got Robbie G, you know what I mean, live in the war room. You know what I mean? I think we about to get into ball drop next. But before we do that, Ack Reacher, you got any questions for my guy Robbie G out of Kelowna? BC.
I'm gonna ask him. You know how I do, Steels. I'm gonna ask him after the ball drop. Literally after the ball drop.
Jeez, yo, Ack Reacher on point tonight. Let's get it. War room style, ball drop. Robbie G.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop.
Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some booyah. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Pop the champagne. Can't say we ain't done this year. Been fucked up. Look where we came from. Yeah, we needed to wake up. Cause we keep talking and talking, and all this action means nothing if we can't change. Yeah.
Yo. Pull up that song there, dog.
Yes, that was necessary. Like, I wasn't even expecting that, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Jeez. Yo, let's get this ball dropping again, you know what I mean? Live in the war room. Pull up the tune. Yes, indeed. Let's get it. Robbie G. Ball drop.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some booyah. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Pop the champagne. Can't say we ain't done this year. Been fucked up. Look where we came from. Yeah, we needed to wake up. Cause we keep talking and talking, and all this action means nothing if we can't change. Yeah, need I elaborate? Trials and trials, denial of Pizzagate, finding a faster way to hide it and keep away privacy invade. Why do we still hate? They lie until we afraid. That's why we get violent. We can't be silent with no one to lead the way, celebrating either way. Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some booyah. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Pop some champagne. This year been over before they started their presidential campaign. I ain't laughing when they making tons of funny money. Who would have thought we see Kanye running in 2020? This the world that we are living. Celebrities are the new politicians. Epstein getting killed in prison. Keep asking the Lord for forgiveness. If he gonna get it, I don't really even know faces. The world has been put on a need to know basis. Things are fucked up, we need to go change it. TMT help me see into the matrix. Yeah, now I got the vision, making the choices, all of my decisions. All of us here don't fear revolution. Following through New Year's resolutions. Color what you want, I'ma color what it is. Who's here to stay hands balled in the fist? New Year today, fuck all of this shit. Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some booyah. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Make the ball drop. I want to defund the police. That don't mean that I have hate for all cops. Those on top, yeah, they can fall off. Business was climbing, got hit with a virus. Who knew it'd make it all stop? Last year fans were getting selfies. First inside the shows, you know. This year I'm selling merch online. Performing from the studio. Day and night I need to be the freshest. Pay the price to keep me in your mentions. Staying high, not seeing 3 dimensions. Feeling like to keep me in detention. Still I gotta get free, looking through the hole in the center. There's a puppet master pushing their own agenda with a heart that's cold as winter. I know this old adventure, been down this road before. It's a global war, one thing that I know for sure. Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some booyah. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here. Pop some champagne. We about to make the ball drop. Indeed. We about to make the ball drop. Definitely, you know what I mean? Shout out to Robbie G for making that ball drop. Definitely a dope tune. Ack Reacher, you know what I mean? It's all you.
Yes, sir. Great track. Robbie G, love the vocals. You know what I mean? Your levels, everything was on point. What was your influences? This is my favorite first question to always ask people that are artists that come on here with me and my brother Steels. What were some of your influences, whether it's industry or personal that catapulted you into the rap game?
First, I'll say like my favorite artist is Nas. Always been, and like right next to him is like Guru from Gangstar, and DJ Premier is probably my favorite producer. So I kind of grew up listening to, I would say, like 90s New York style East Coast hip hop, and gravitated towards that a lot. But then also, like, you know, was influenced by artists like Tupac, Snoop Dogg, you know, Eminem from Detroit, obviously, you know, people like that, Royce da 5'9", people that rapped and had like, you know, it took the craft seriously, you know, multi-syllable rhyming and having a purpose with the lyrics, or like they're trying to convey a message with really good songwriting ability. You know, whether a hook's there or not, you can see that there's a solid ability to just make a good song, and you know, flows, cadences, melodies, all those kinds of things come into play. Personally, like people like my parents, you know, that influenced me, inspired me to, you know, want to work hard and always believed in me, and you know, said, you know, follow your dreams, and that my fans and people like that, they've been a big influence for me and keep me motivated, keep me going. People that send me messages about how my music's affected their lives on a personal level, and how, you know, they look forward to the performances online and the performances in person, and you know, how much fuel that gives them when I come through. That's a big influence for me to just be who I am and to continue doing what I do, and feel like I'm on this I'm on the right path, you know what I mean? So but yeah, musically, those are kind of like up the top. I could list off a ton of artists though that have influenced me in my life, and in the Canadian hip hop scene, I mean, like Classified's definitely up there, Mercury's of course, Snack the Ripper, Swole Members, everyone that I've like had the pleasure of getting a chance to work with in this scene, Eve Lebanese, Mocha Only, people like that that really have helped me out a lot in my career, and people that I have a tremendous amount of respect for, and that have helped pave the way for what I do.
Indeed. We got Robbie G live in the boardroom, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all smash that like button as you follow on in. Robbie G, the Canada seems to be somewhat open back up with the regards to indoor concerts and showcases and whatnot. How do you feel about that? And speaking of which, you know what I mean? And now after hearing those last two tracks, you know what I mean? You definitely got me highly interested in being in Club Absinthe. April 25th, I believe, is the date. You know what I mean? Tell us a little about this tour, and April the 24th on Sunday. You know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about this show and how excited you are to get back on tour.
I'm so excited to get back on tour. As a musician, it's been crazy the last couple of years not being able to perform. It's a big part of who we are as artists and performers. So it's been a piece of my soul that's been missing over the last couple of years. I've had the pleasure and ability to tour a little bit during the pandemic, and did some boat parties, and was able to tour and do like small cap shows that were kind of awkward because we had plexiglass and everyone's wearing masks and everything like that. And then the Vax Pass dropped like halfway during my tour, which was just really weird and felt awkward, you know, doing shows where you can't let people in for what I believe to be not a really worthy reason, and I kind of have my opinion about that whole situation. But I'm thankful that we can finally get back to doing shows the way that I feel like we're supposed to, and we should have been doing all along. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing shows and getting back on tour, seeing people again, getting a chance to be in a the same building with other people sharing energy for something that we all have a strong appreciation for, which is hip hop music. And so I'm super stoked just to be out there again. And this show is going to be epic. Club Absinthe is one of my favorite venues to play at. It's always a good time. The sound system's lit. The sound guy's awesome. The staff's always super helpful there. Shout out to everybody that holds me down in Absinthe, Steve and Jesse and everybody. So and my homie Pat there that always helps me out with my merch and stuff too. He's holds it down in Hamilton. So yeah, it's a great city. I love it. The artists that are on it are all super dope. Really looking forward to catching like the whole everybody sets. I'm the type of artist, like I don't just show up for my set and dip. Like I'm there at the beginning of the night and I check out everybody's sets and I hang out with people and make sure that I get a chance to get exposed to like everybody that's on the show and that's a part of it. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone and having a good time.
Indeed. Robbie G, light at the end of the tunnel, the Canadian tour. This is the Hamilton stop, live Sunday, April 24th at Club Absinthe. You to dig Hachi, the mouthpiece. I mean, he's one of the few probably one of the last beatboxers I know of. You know what I mean? That's definitely a dying art. I do it just off of habit, you know what I mean? And I notice my young son, he picks it off of me, you know what I mean? But I'm nowhere as skilled as Hatchie the mouthpiece. I mean, nowhere like, he's off he's on Razel levels, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's crazy with it. He's so talented. Yeah, blessed to have him on the show for sure. He's a beast. Yeah, stoked to see him. I do a little bit of beatboxing too. I even used to tour around with a loop station, and part of the act, I would like do a beatbox track and then do a freestyle where I'd like ask the crowd to give me words and stuff, and then I just like do a freestyle and build off it. I think I want to bring it back. To be honest, I stopped doing that.
You might have to bring it back. I ain't trying to I'm not gonna put you on the spot right now, but you might have to bring it back for at least April 24th. April 24th is going down. Club Absinthe. How we getting tickets? At Uptown? You can't even go. Your president's whack, and our PM's whack too. But how we getting tickets?
Tickets, best place to go. Just go on to robbieghiphop.com. Hit the button up in the corner, take you to the tour tab, and it shows you all the link for all the tickets. They're available on Eventbrite. But if you just Google Robbie G live in Hamilton, the show will come up and the tickets will be there. So Google is the best bet. Or if you want to get physical tickets, many of the opening artists have some physical tickets, as well as I think the venue has some too, and you can always get them at the door if you want as well. So, yeah.
Indeed.
Get it in.
Link is in the description for Robbie G's website, robbieghiphop.com, and then maybe definitely pick up those tickets. Indeed. Let's talk about this next track we're gonna get into. Sometimes producer, actually, before we get into sometimes, let's get into your creative process. If that's too, you know what I mean? Am I asking too much? Like, how do you formulate your tracks?
That's a great question, and one that rarely gets asked, to be honest. But it's a number of different ways. Sometimes, usually it's with the beat. Like the beat, I'll put on a beat. Some producer will send me some beats, and I'll be in the studio. Either Young K or this new kid, Lil Grease. He's been sending me some dope stuff, and I'll get in there and just vibe out. C Lance has sent me some dope stuff in the past. Just I have a really small kind of tight knit group of producers that I've worked with, and once I hear the beat, the song kind of comes to me, in a sense. Like it literally like if the song doesn't come to me, then I just won't listen to the beat. I'll just switch it and listen to another one because it's not meant to be. But usually, like if I'm just listening to a song or the beat, the lyrics just start coming, and then I just start either writing or typing or whatever, and have it come, or singing, and then I just take my phone and I kind of record like a soft video of me kind of either singing the melody or rapping the verse or whatever as I'm going through it. And then once I've kind of got it built a little bit, I'll go into the booth and record it and lay it down. And usually I make most of my songs in the studio, but I do write a bit when I'm on the road. So when I'm out touring or stuff, I sometimes will like to go to a nice spot, like go up to like the top of a mountain somewhere and like put on a beat and just like write and have fun. Sometimes I make songs by just taking my phone and recording and then putting the beat on and freestyling it. And then once I've got it freestyled, then I'll go back and listen to the freestyle, and I'll catch like melodies and different lines from it that I really like, and then kind of build off of that. And I do that sometimes in the booth, and I kind of learned that from working with a few artists that use that as a dope technique. I find it works well because it's just kind of like the beat tells you what you're supposed to do. The beat really tells you what you're supposed to do, and all you got to do is kind of like shut your mind up and like fucking hear whatever is coming through you. I always find that writing is like you're a vessel for some sort of like universal intelligence or something. Even when it's songs about like partying or whatever, I can still get goosebumps and connect with those kinds of songs as long as it has some sort of like actual visceral feeling to it. And like I feel when we write it, we're like tapping into some sort of like other energy, and I see it when I do shrooms and stuff. I tap into that universal consciousness and actually see it. But I feel like we just like get downloads of information, and then it ends up in the writing and then in the recording. So yeah, that's the process. That's the long-winded answer.
Wicked, you know what I mean? That's what we need. Live in the ballroom, you know what I mean? We getting the process from Robbie G. Once again, Sunday, April 24th, Club Absinthe, you know what I mean? We getting more process, we getting more progression, you know what I mean? Light at the end of the tunnel, Canadian tour is going down to Hamilton. Stop! And I will be stopping there, you know what I mean? Well, broski, let's get into this Sometimes track, you know what I mean? Let's get into this Sometimes track. Before we get into it, speak on it.
So this is a song that's like more softer than the other couple ones. They're more like lyrical and storytelling. This one's a little bit softer, heart, love song. Yeah, just something that couples can relate to, and people that are going through relationships. And yeah, so it's called Sometimes, and yeah, dedicate this song to my wife, Kristen.
Indeed, that's what's up. That's what's up. Live in the ballroom, dedicated to his wife, Robbie G. Let's get it. Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes to see the sun rays. Cause cloudy days keep me under my own covers. I just wonder if I can get out of bed and get out of my head. If I can stop talking and I heard the words you said. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes, cause it's a new day.
From the start I gave you all of me. I wonder how these clouds, they always follow me. I'm feeling pain and the rain is all I see. Staring at my phone, wishing you were calling me. All I want's an apology, or do I really? I just want you to feel me. We're both the architects to this future we're building. When we fight, let's deal with it. Both say that we're sorry for the sorrow, cause I don't wanna hold that in my heart until tomorrow. And waking up the next day with a fresh slate, seeing to the root of the problem just like an x-ray. Do it the best way, make up the sex great.
In this world we need less hate and more love. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes and see the sun rays. Cause cloudy days keep me under my own covers. I just wonder if I can get out of bed and get out of my head. If I can stop talking and I heard the words you said. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes, cause it's a new day. Till the end, you are all I need. The best investment is the time that we spend, and the quality, the sentimental words and messages you send before we fall asleep. We follow the signs just like astrology. The higher powers, power couple, what's mine is ours. I don't need a special occasion to buy you flowers, and we'll be together as long as the time allows us. You know I'll be by your side in your final hours. We're broken, get fixed soon as the day break. Total forgiveness for any mistakes made. No love games, no matter how many that they play. If you're ready, I'm here to give you my everything. Wedding ring. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes and see the sun rays. Cause cloudy days keep me under my own covers. I just wonder if I can get out of bed and get out of my head. If I can stop talking and I heard the words you said. Sometimes I don't know if I'll be feeling fine, and that's okay. When the sun shines, I'll be ready to open my eyes, cause it's a new day.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Robbie G live in the war room. This is the Robbie G Listening Session. Ack Reacher, you got anything? You got anything for Robbie G?
Is that the same producer for all the tracks we heard, or you got different producers? Because that last beat was fire. That last beat was, you know what I mean? I was feeling that one. You know what I mean? I like the lady tracks, man. When I used to rap, you know what I mean? That was my thing.
Yeah,
that was my thing. That was my thing. Even if I was to give you my last joint was from like when I was a kid in school. You know what I mean? You gonna see like you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
This guy acting like he a OG, Robbie G.
I'm just trying to let Robbie G know I can empathize with his musical talents. Like I see that. Like when it comes to like the ladies, make sure like you don't ever steer away from that. But like the question I was asking you though, was that the same producer or you got multiple producers for your records?
Yeah, so those three ones are produced by different people. The first one was done by Young K, who's like done the majority of my beats. He's probably produced 80% of the beats or records that I've done. The second one was produced by Kripel, who's also an artist as well. He's from up in Edmonton, solid producer too. He makes some incredible beats. And then number 3, the Sometimes track, that was produced by Josh Bishop. And then I had my homie Young K add a little bit of production as well on that song. So yeah, all different, but yeah, I mean, I appreciate that you were feeling the girl track, because I'm always a little nervous about those ones, especially when I'm like showing them to guys, because it's like those kinds of tracks seem to connect more with women, but at the same time, you know, relationships, everybody goes through, you know, stuff like that, and those
for real, you're right,
the guys, right? So.
You're definitely right, and I just want to tell you, brother, don't feel ashamed about them lady track. I had that same problem when I was rapping. I had that same problem. Like, oh man, you know, they gonna think that it's this way. It ain't even that way. Yeah. So that's why you always gotta incorporate. I understand. you incorporate a balance going. You got a whole thing going on. But I personally think I could tell like that's looking like one of your strong points.
Thank you. Yeah, I like writing songs like that for sure. I get in my emotional bag, just kind of like getting my feels and talk about what's really going on. And it's good to open up like that, because if you stay closed off, even just as your emotions as a person, as a human being, you're gonna have some problems. So I can use those songs in a way to kind of be therapy for myself, and it's lethargic to get those kind of thoughts out, you know what I mean? And for people to relate to that message too. And anything that I say in those things, it kind of connects people together. Like I've had songs that have connected so much with people that like, they're like, bro, because of this song, like it became me and my partner's like theme song, and we had it playing at our wedding and stuff like that. Like, and like there was a line in that song that like literally made us connect so deeply, and like just so
damn, Robbie, you made it, champ. They playing your joint at weddings.
There you go. Don't you see he's on tour, the Canadian tour, B?
I mean, shit. I mean, that don't got nothing on somebody playing your joint at a wedding.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
Yeah,
the actual factuals. I can't even lie. You know what I mean? This man's on wedding teams. You know what I mean? Robbie G. Shit.
That was big, and I've performed at weddings before. I got brought out and booked to perform at someone's weddings before. So, and probably in the future we'll do that some more. Yeah, I mean that's very special to me to have something like that, or even. I had a close friend of mine pass, and his family was playing, my songs at his funeral, and he just had his kind of celebration of life this past weekend on Sunday there, and it was his birthday, or what would have been his birthday, and they were playing my music at that kind of thing, and. That means so much to me. It's very special to me. I've had young fans that passed away because of cancer, and their families playing my music at their funeral, sending them off, and like that kind of stuff brings me like goosebumps and makes me want to cry. Like how impactful that music can be, and to help people in those kinds of situations, and how they can connect to it. Like what that's what it's all. That's why I make music, is to really truly affect people, and like in those kinds of special deep ways that like they they gain some sort of solace and some sort of good vibes or healing through the music.
Right. You know what I mean? We do these sound waves are a funny thing, because we don't have to be physically there to touch you, but our resonance, we can be felt. And Robbie G, I think you a lot of people are feeling you right now, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so salute to you, bro. Salute to you. I mean, now,
people.
Tell me about did you have pleasure of writing California Skies? Because this is this track's in my head, you know what I mean? I love the way I love the melody, you know what I mean? Everything body, you know what I mean? This shit
Thank
go
you.
in. But yeah, tell me about this California Skies and your enjoyment, your writing this track.
This joint right here, that's dope that you say like everything about it you really enjoy, because one of my biggest critics is my creative manager, Bird, and he's always like, I show him my records and you know, he's usually nitpicking them so much. This line, you got to fix this melody. You got to change this thing here. I don't like this beat or whatever. He's just a harsh critic, which is, you need that in your circle, right? You want people to not be yes men. You need people that are going to be critical about what you make. And that was one of the records that, like, I wrote it and I sent it to him, and he was just like, bro, this is perfect. This is flawless. This is amazing. I want to shoot a music video for this right now. Like, let's go. And I was like, that's dope. But I don't know. It's however the song comes to me, right? It's just, I played the beat. Lil Grease produced that record. He's a new producer I've been working with from the East Coast. His name's Tanner. Salute to him. He's solid. We've got some new records on my next album that are going to be crazy, that are going to blow people away. I'm super stoked about. But yeah, this song, it felt really good. I love the guitars. It was going through a time where I really wanted to have more guitars in my beats, and I was listening to it. I was like, this is really dope, and it just gave me a vibe. Wrote the hook, and I sent it to my homegirl, Deve Archer, who's another artist in Guelph that I've worked with in the past on a few records together that we've got. And she's incredible. She brings an awesome energy, an awesome vibe, a Caribbean kind of flavor to it too, and like just has, like, she had the perfect kind of voice for what I was trying to get the vibe to match on that hook, and she knocked it out the park. Like, I sent her the track and she had it back to me so quick. She's so fast when she works on stuff, and like just amazing.
Oh, that's her in the background vocals going.
That's her in the hook, yeah, doing the oohs and ahs in the beginning, and then she's singing.
Yeah, that shit fire, bro.
That's my homegirl, Deve. Yeah, she's crazy, but she's crazy sick with it. So, and yeah, I mean, like, I'm blessed to have some awesome musician friends that I work with, and I can always rely on them. I hit them up like, yo, I need some vocals for this one, and boom, it's done, and they sound awesome. And she got it in tight too. I had an album deadline, and I'm like, I need it done at this time, and she had it like done and back to me before the album deadline. I was like, this is dope. So shout outs to Deve. And I mean, I think the video is done really well as well. So check that out on YouTube if you want. But thank you guys so much. The message in this one is strong. It's just kind of talking about the world and some stuff that's going on in it, and my thoughts and my views on it. So enjoy it. And thank you for asking me about the creative process, because like I said, that's not a question that gets asked very often, and I like sharing it. So thank you.
Indeed, man. Me and boy, without further ado, live in the ballroom, my favorite track, Robbie G, Carolina Skies. Let's get it.
This is a Lil Grease production.
I see California skies and I think that I might be dreaming. Blind my sight, what is in my mind is not what my eyes are seeing. Holographic pics and apocalyptic abyss, yeah. Posted on the gram, you can tell me what the caption is. Chasing money till there ain't no fucking cash to get. All the people passing by got no passion left. All the people asking why's it happening. The enemy is in our mind, we playing battleships. We go to heaven when we die, yeah, that's what the pastor said. God shake the globe as if we need another earthquake. Hard listening to what the people at the church say. I feel the presence of the evil in the worst way. Wanted to run home, fear is keeping me at first base. Move up the ladder fast, get another promotion. End up in quicksand, getting stuck in the motions. Don't try to be Mr. Fix It when there's nothing that's broken. I just want to move to where I can see the sun on the ocean. And what I'm holding in this picture in my mind is just a figment of my imagination. Just like the dipper in the sky, life's a mystery, so why do we need to know? The reasons, just enjoy the seasons and watch the seeds will grow. Set the intention with every blessing is a curse. I guess it's part of why we living on this earth. Food for thought, yes, the dinner is served. Now I'm out to get everything I deserve, word. I see California skies and I think that I might be dreaming. Blind my sight, what is in my mind is not what my eyes are seeing. Holographic pics and apocalyptic abyss, yeah. Post it on the gram, you can tell me what the caption is. Chasing money till there ain't no fucking cash to get.
Big tone, California skies, Robbie G, live in the ballroom. Ack Reacher, you got anything for my man Robbie G before we get into these rapid fire questions?
I don't really have anything for the brother outside of I'm sure that you're gonna have more visuals coming up, and probably another LP or album dropping or mixtape. But I want to know what do you plan to do in the next? Well, I guess for the next rest of the year, the next half of the year. Well, what's the plans? As far as catapulting the music.
Yeah, that's a great question. Just continue to keep doing exactly what I'm doing. I'm excited to get back on the road, so I'm going to be touring a lot this year for sure. I've got this tour coming up starting April 15th in Edmonton, going all across the country to the East Coast, all the way to the West Coast, and hitting 30 plus cities. So I'm excited to do that once I get back. Doing a lot of shows out here in BC throughout the summer, but I'll probably still be doing the online lives. As far as product that I'm putting out and content that I'm going to be releasing, I've got a few videos that are in the stash already that we've shot that are just in the editing process. I've got a few more videos that I'm going to be shooting. I've got a collab project with 80 Empire that we're almost complete on, that I'm super excited to drop. They're an incredible producer and singer duo from Niagara Falls, St. Catharines area, and they're incredible. They've worked with a ton of very dope artists, and they're very talented. So blessed to be working with them on a project. For my own stuff, I've got a mixtape that I'm putting together that's almost complete, and then I've got another album that I'm like maybe 3 or 4 more tracks, and then it's going to be complete as well. And I'll probably be releasing both of those sometime in the summer or fall this year. But yeah, so I'll have a nice little rollout set up for it and some videos to be dropping with it, but I'll also be dropping some content while I'm on the road. And I've got some podcasts that I've recorded and just finished editing. So I'm going to be putting those out soon on my YouTube channel and on Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. So look out for more episodes on the Robbie G podcast. I know people have been asking me where the more episodes are, because I kind of stopped it. I was going hard on it at the beginning of the pandemic, and then I kind of chilled for a bit, but got some more episodes of that dropping, and then I'll probably continue picking that up throughout the summer. So yeah, look out for those, and yeah, look out for more music. I'm always writing and always recording, so like there's always going to be some more music that's going to be dropping. Yeah, I'm excited.
Indeed. We got Robbie G live in the war room. Before we get Robbie G on out of here, once again, it's a tradition. Live in the war report. We have to do rapid fire questions, Robbie G. All right. I'm just gonna give you 3 to 4 options, and I just need one answer from you. You know what I mean? Now, starting with this, I don't know. You showed me your nice collection of gas in the proper jar right there. You know what I mean? But I don't know your method of rolling or your method of smoking. You know what I mean? But one of my go-tos is definitely the blunt. Now, Robbie G, out of these 3 blunts types, which one is the preferred for Robbie G? Is it the Blackwood, the Backwood port, which is the Honeyberry in the States, but in Canada it's the Porto, the port? You know what I mean? Or is it the Frontwood cigar? Or do we go with the original favorite, everybody's Canadian original cigar, the Century Sam. Robbie G, it's on you.
I think for me personally, it's the Backwoods 100%. But I remember there was times when I was early on smoking in like high school and doing Century Sams. But whatever you're doing, keep it fresh. You know, keep that in the freezer or something, or in the fridge so it's fresh.
Got to be. Indeed. Now, speaking of which, you're out in BC. Shout out to Kelowna. Shout out to the people that are in BC and whatnot. And I looked up real quick, you know what I mean, to see what the top BC strands are. You know what I mean? And it came up with this. I was kind of surprised because I was thinking some of the tuna, the tuna can Kush was going to be on the top, but this is what it came up with. The God Bud, you know what I mean, which is, I can understand that. The BC God Bud, the Holy Grail Kush, and the Alien OG. Robbie G, out of these three top three BC strands, which one are you going to?
Alien OG. I've had two of them. I haven't had the Holy Grail, but I've had the Alien OG. And the God Bud. I'm going with Alien OG on that one.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. You know what I mean? The God Bud, I really don't like piney tasting weed, and it has kind of a pine solish type of flavor to me, and I'm not feeling that. Although it has a good effect, it does put you in that God sense, in a sense. But yes. I digress. Next question. We live in the war room. This is rapid fire questions with Robbie G. You out in the West Coast. Kelowna's, I guess, a smaller city. You was bigging up, saying like, yeah, we about to be the biggest shit. You know what I mean? We about to take over Van City. Stop it. We gonna see. But right now, the Western metropolises in Canada, you know what I mean? Which one of these are your favorite? You know what I mean? Is it Van City, Vancouver? Is it Edmonton? You know what I mean? You got a producer out in Edmonton. Shout out Edmonton. Or is it Calgary down at the bottom? And I fucked up and put you Calgary in the skyline, put Calgary in the back of your flyer and shit. You know what I mean? That's my bad. You know what I mean? It's Kelowna, BC. Y'all. It's Kelowna, BC.
We got it proper. But yeah, I would say all of these cities have their own amazing things in them. And shout out Edmonton as well. Like you said, the homie Kripel's out there. Also, my engineer NATO is in Edmonton, and he engineers all of my music. So everything that you heard tonight, he's the one behind the mixing boards and making it all sound nice and clean and polished. So shout out to NATO and Edmonton as well. But all those cities I love. It's hard to really pick, to be honest. Vancouver, I would say, like, in terms of like what you see, like, and the fact that it's on the ocean, it's so beautiful there. Like biking around, or if you're gonna vacation to one of those three cities, I would say Vancouver's probably the best one. And you can like just take a ferry to go to Vancouver Island, which is like incredible. Love going on to Vancouver Island. Yeah.
Have you done shows at any of these cities?
Yes, all of those cities, definitely.
And which cities do you prefer? Like, have
crowd-wise,
the best crowds.
The best crowds. It's hard to tell. Again, they've all got their own thing. Like each of those cities have been awesome for crowds. It's hard to compare and be like, hey, this city's like got a better crowd than those ones. Like it's really hard to say that. I don't know. All of them really smash. I can't pick a winner for that. Do I have to? I have to.
Yes.
It's like yes. And it's got to be rapid too. I got to stop thinking about this. Best crowd. I'm just gonna say Edmonton because that's the first show coming up.
Damn, Edmonton got it. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. Yeah, it'll be April 15th. That's what it is. RobbieGHipHop.com. Get those tickets. Yes, indeed. Link is in the description. Link is in the description. I don't know if you have Mary Browns over there in the West Coast. It's definitely an East Coast team.
We got it.
Dig? Oh, you got it? Okay, so I can ask this question then. Robbie G, this is an important question, you know what I mean? This is one of the most popular questions on this program, you know what I mean? Through the 50 different artists that come on this show, you know what I mean? This is a mainstay question, you know what I mean? And I can actually put out a good survey, you know what I mean? I got a nice little sample size survey right here, you know what I mean? But on to the question. What are you picking? You know what I mean? I know you look in shape, you know what I mean? And you don't, you gotta have cheat days, you know what I mean? You gotta have cheat days, you know what I mean? So when you're into some greasy chicken, which one is it gonna be? You know what I mean? KFC, Popeyes, or Mary Brown's?
I mean, that's a hands down, not even a question. It's Mary Brown's, and particularly because of the taters. Like it's over with the taters. Like I was eating Mary Brown's just for the taters. You know what I mean?
Uptown, you hearing this right now?
The taters, you know. Fuck everything else.
Yes.
You know, if I'm in a pinch and KFC's open, I'll do one of those crunchy chicken burgers because it's got some good crunch. The big crunch things, or that big crunch thing, that's decent. And Popeyes, I mean, Popeyes is okay, but they got lots of flakiness. It's cool, but yeah, Mary Brown's, those taters, it's over.
Totally agree with you. There you go, Ack. You know what I mean? There you go. Robbie G definitely knows what he's talking about with his chicken and taters.
Yes, sir.
And Ack Reacher over here is a tater connoisseur.
They need to sponsor you, bro.
Man, when I go to Canada, that's the first official.
You see, that's the first place you hit up when you go to Canada.
Oh, bro, I didn't know what Mary Brown's was. I'm from America. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Mary Brown. I'm from New York. We don't know what that is. We know what, the other stuff is, KFC and Popeyes. But
and shit.
We are not familiar with Mary Brown's. And trust and believe, when I go to Canada, that is gonna probably even before I see Steels. And Steels is my man's. That's my favorite Canadian. I think I gotta go to Popeyes before that, so I can knock on the door and tell them like, "Yo, the legend is real. the legend is real."
Yes,
that's what's up. David. Let's talk about some sense. The Canadian chicken one. Let's talk about some more Canadiana. Your favorite Canadian pastime, Robbie G. Is it hockey? Is it lacrosse? Or is it just plain old ice skating?
I would say for me it's hockey, for sure. I used to play hockey, not on like a team or anything, but just like a men's league when I was younger. And I loved it.
Okay. Particular position you played on the ice?
I mean, I used to enjoy playing goalie when we did road hockey. I love being goalie road hockey, not so much on the ice because the equipment was just so intense. But I'd say on the ice position would be either a winger or center.
Okay. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Robbie G, a winger or a center. You know what I mean? I can see a sniper in them, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pick out those goals, you know what I mean? And but y'all know what it is. We live in the ballroom. More rapid fire questions. Here's a big one for you, Robbie G. You know what I mean? The building of the Canadian Hip Hop Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Which one of these artists would be the statue in front of it? Cardinal Official, Maestro Fresh West, or Socrates?
I've had the pleasure of meeting all these guys and had the pleasure of working with Socrates on a track and video, and I think they're all staples in the Canadian hip hop scene. I think the person who's maybe done it to the biggest level and gone more mainstream than anybody else out of this group is definitely Cardi. And in terms of performance wise, like, you can't even compare a Cardinal performance in comparison to Maestro or Socrates. Cardinal takes the cake 100%. That guy has so much energy. He's so live with the crowd. He's got banging hits that people, really recognize and gravitate towards. Not to downplay Maestro and Socrates, because they're both really dope performers, but like Cardi is on a whole other level. Cardinal Official, he crazy with it, and like wordplay, what he's done for he's just for Canadian hip hop and just for the culture. He takes the cake.
Indeed. Cardinal, Cardinal Official gets it in a day. Let's talk about a little bit of fashion. Robbie G, we do have our own merch / apparel. You know what I mean? It went from boxing rankings, you know what I mean, to now fashion and music. You know what I mean? And these are some of our fresh kicks, and I want to ask you about them. You know what I mean? I want to see which one of these do you fancy. You know what I mean? Now, first off, we got the usual suspects, VA underscores. You know what I mean? These are all available. Link is in the description. You know what I mean? usualsuspect6.com and the Interverse Digital Store. Once again, the usual suspects 6, VA underscores. Oh, we got his brothers, the VA underscore Dark Lows in the day. Shout out to suspect number 3, KGK underscore. You know what I mean? The official kicks of K underscore. You know what I mean? Or would you go with the official kicks of your boy right here, the Jamboree Ack Reacher 45, the usual suspect A Trains. You know what I mean? Never get lost in the New York City subway system. You know what I mean? With those kicks on. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? But Robbie G, they do have cousins from up north. Usual suspect. Go Trains. You know what I mean? These go hard. You know what I mean? Definitely. They go hard. You know what I mean? And last but not least, the usual suspect 6 sides. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit for the ladies, but shit. Yeah, my pair is on the way. You know what I mean? But so once again, the 6 sides, the Go Trains, the cousin, the A Trains, the underscore Dark Lows, or the original underscores. Which one do you fancy, Robbie G?
The A Train for sure.
Wow.
That shit's crazy. That's dope. With the skyline and everything in it. The Godzilla.
Now this man speaks English. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Robbie. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
You saw the detail. You saw the man even saw the skyline. Damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
we might have to send him a pair of shoes, bro. Just cause of that, bro. Just because he just because he respects the detail.
Respect the game. You gotta respect it. You got it. Yeah, no, that's dope. And I might need the link on how you guys are, like, what shop you guys are going through, because I've been trying to get a shoe supplier or shoe connection, because I've been wanting to do shoes for my fans for a minute, and they've been asking me for it. I need to get some Robbie G shoes done. So I got like literally everything else. Like I got socks, I got hats, I got masks, I got toques, I got sweaters, I got jeans, I got fucking shorts, I got everything. I don't have shoes yet, so I need to get
Guess what, Robbie G? I'm your man. we go chop it up. You know what I mean? After the show, you know what I mean? But y'all know what it is, you know what I mean? He going with the A trains. You know what I mean? Link is in the description. It's a usual suspect ting. Once again. Ack Reacher, it's on you. You know what I mean? Rocky review.
Oh yeah. Robbie G, what was your favorite Rocky growing up? What was your which number from? Pick out of 1 through 5.
Number one, to be honest.
I ain't mad at that.
It's just so iconic, you know. Everything else is good, but number one was just, yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up. When's the next time we get a Rocky review, Ack?
We trying to get the fellas to get together. Max said that he should be good. He's my co-host when it comes to this, so I kind of need him there. But I know my brother KG, he always ready. So me, KG, and Mac, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We should be bringing you that Rocky 3. Finally, we did 1 and 2. Now we're going to be breaking down number 3, which, by the way, out of my brothers and sisters, was most of theirs favorite. And I got a lot of brothers and sisters, Robbie G, like 8, 9. So, you know, I mean, most of it, it's always a couple of us go with 4. 4 is my personal favorite. I don't like that Apollo died, but I like the message in the glass bottle. So, you know, that's why I really like that one, you know. But I'm not mad at 1. I know my older brothers and sisters probably, I know one of them like 1, probably, maybe 2.
I like 1.
No, honestly,
I like 3 though the best.
I like 4 the best, but if I had to do it in order, it probably would be 4, 3, and 1. I actually like 1 better than 2, even though 2 is actually kind of hard, but I definitely do like 1 because 1 you get that struggle of a boxer, you know, on the come up, and not one that got shit handed to him from the Olympics, like one of your average boxer really on the climb, and I really like that and respect that.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Robbie G, our last question, our hardest question, a rapid fire question. Different artists, recording artists stumbling out of the war room. Is which one of these pound for pound boxes? This is the new list that we just came out with. Once again, this can be found on usualsuspect6.com, our latest boxing rankings. Which one of these boxes, I don't know if you're familiar with boxing at all, but you're going to have to get familiar real quick. Which one of these would you take off the list? Would it be the number 1, Terrence Bud Crawford? Would it be number 2, Errol Spence, who's fighting not this week, but next Saturday, April 16th? Once again, tickets are being given away. My code letter is O. Is number 3, Canelo Alvarez. Number 4, Shakur Stevenson. Number 5, Jermell Charlo. Or number 6, who is now back from war, Alexander Usyk. What say you, Robbie G?
I say I'm not a big boxing fan enough to know really all of these guys, and like I know a few of them, and obviously their names I've heard here and there, but not enough to really have a solid opinion. But I'm just gonna go off name. I'm gonna say Stevenson. Yeah, Stevenson can go.
Oh no! I'm gonna have to.
No,
he might not be ready yet, Steels. He ain't wrong. He might not be ready yet, Steels.
No. do not
He
protect.
gotta complete the objective first.
No, do not protect Robbie G from this one right here, man. I'm looking for the clip. I'm looking for the clip.
I got a dip though, guys. I'm supposed to be headed to a dinner with some friends here at 7:30, and it's I'm running a bit late here, but
shame.
What was that?
Thank you for passing through. You know what I mean? Once again, Robbie G live in the ballroom. You know what I mean? Just a quick roast on you for no. Shakur Stevenson stays on the list. But anyway, tell the people, once again, tell the people where they can follow you at real quick before you get on out of here, and eat well, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. RobbieGHipHop.com. That's where you can find all the stuff, all the links for everything. ROBBIEG hiphop.com. And catch me out there. Check my stuff out and see me on tour coming up soon. So and hopefully getting to the States soon too. So I'll get a chance to get down there. Who knows?
That's what's up. Once again, salute, Ack Reacher. Any last words for Robbie G?
Oh man, appreciate you coming on the platform. I could tell you done this before. You're probably one of the best with the interviewing and the engaging back and forth. You know what I mean? Gotta give you credit on that.
Thank you.
Definitely looking forward to hearing something more, in the future or whatever, bro. And looking forward to having you back. If you ever have, something new or anything like that, reach out to my brother Steels, and we would love to have you back.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to do this, and super creative with the interview. I could tell you guys have been doing this for a while, so thank you so much for being super professional and having this whole setup, doing the sound check before and everything. That's solid. Rapid fire questions were dope. Salute to both you guys. The War Report, solid show, man. Thank you.
Indeed. Salute Robbie G. You know what I mean? Once again, the link is in the description. He will be in Hamilton April 24th. That's Sunday, April 24th. I believe the Canadian tour starts right at the end of the tunnel, April 15th. In the Ed, shout out all my peoples, my ladies and men in Edmonton and whatnot, you know what I mean? But once again, salute Robbie G for once again passing through for the first time, and hopefully, you know what I mean, in the near future, he gonna be back. You know what I mean? He gonna be back. Once again, salute to you.
Peace, boys. Much love. I appreciate y'all.
Salute. Ack Reacher, it's on you. You heard the display. Oh, you coming out with it already. You just said ball drop, like, wow. The judge has spoken. Okay. Once again, link is in the description. New drop of the Usual Suspect Ackwood Honeyberry tea. You know what I mean?
We gotta get more colors. Sales.
Thursday, we dropping the banana tea. That's yellow. That's colors. And then Wake and Bake Saturday, we got the Ackwood Harlem Cream tea dropping. That's colors, bro. That's colors.
That one right there, man, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let y'all see.
Y'all know what it is. Ack Reacher, give him your last words. What's popping? You say you're gonna line them up. Uh-oh, you frozen. Look like he frozen. Well, we're going to get into this encore track. The judge has spoken. And he's on that ball drop. You know what I mean? He was loving that ball drop. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into this ball drop. And hopefully when the ball drop has dropped, Ack Reacher is back and unfrozen. He can give us his last words. You know what I mean? But y'all know what it is. Let me get to this Robbie G encore track. Ball drop live in the war room. Let's get it.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some ooh yeah. Pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here, pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop.
Pop the champagne, can't say we ain't done this year. Been fucked up, look where we came from. Yeah, we needed to wake up, cause we keep talking and all this action means nothing if we can't change. Yeah, need I elaborate? Trials and trials, denial of Pizzagate, finding a faster way to hide it and keep away privacy invade. Why do we still hate? They lie until we afraid. That's why we get violent. We can't be silent with no one to lead the way, celebrating either way.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some ooh yeah. Pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here, pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop.
Pop some champagne. This year been over before they started their presidential campaign. I ain't laughing when they making tons of funny money. Who would've thought we see Kanye running in 2020? This the world that we are living. Celebrities are the new politicians. Epstein getting killed in prison. Keep asking the Lord for forgiveness. If he gonna get it, I don't really even know. Face it, the world has been put on a need to know basis. Things are fucked up, we need to go change it. DMT help me see into the matrix. Yeah, now I got the vision, making the choices, all of my decisions. All of us here don't fear revolution, following through New Year's resolutions. Color what you want, I'ma color what it is. Who's here to stay hands balled in the fist? New Year today, fuck all of this shit.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some ooh yeah. Pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here, pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop.
Make the ball drop. I want to defund the police. That don't mean that I have hate for all cops. Those on top, yeah, they can fall off. Business was climbing, got hit with a virus. Who knew it'd make it all stop? Last year fans were getting selfies first inside the shows, you know. This year I'm selling merch online, performing from the studio. Day and night I need to be the freshest. Pay the price to keep me in your mentions. Staying high, not seeing 3 dimensions. Feeling like to keep me in detention. Still I gotta get free, looking through the hole in the center. There's a puppet master pushing their own agenda with a heart that's cold as winter. I know this old adventure, been down this road before. It's a global war, one thing that I know for sure.
Yeah, we about to make the ball drop. Hey, yeah, this is a new year. Smoking on some ooh yeah. Pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop. Shout out my people who here. Now what we need to do here, pop some champagne, we about to make the ball drop.
Indeed. Y'all know what it is. That was the encore track from my guy Robbie G. Ball drop. Link is in the description. We'll be in Hamilton for that Light at the End of the Tunnel tour, you know what I mean, featuring Hachi the Mouthpiece. Also, Bella the Don, Bella Prima will be on the docket as well, you know what I mean. Once again, tickets are available right now. Show Sunday, April 24th in the dig. But y'all know what it is. We about to get on out of here. The War Room will be back open 9 p.m. Eastern Time. What am I doing? Shout out to my guy Big Ro, Born Day Blessings. It's going down tomorrow morning. The War Room is back open. For the birthday wake and bake. You know what I mean? My guy Big Ro is going to be dropping 4 unreleased tracks. You know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, it's going down. It's going down. That should be 10 a.m. We going live. You know what I mean? My guy, Mr. Rolicium, which is on deck. Be on, submit your music, ivradiotour@gmail.com. You know what I mean? But we going to give you more information tomorrow on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's 8 a.m. on the West Coast. You know what I mean? It's going to be the Wake and Bake. You know what I mean? It's going to be the Wake and Bake birthday with my guy, Big Ro. You know what I mean? Out of Dallas. You know what I mean? So salute. You know what I mean? But yeah, once again, salute to everybody that passed through. Make sure y'all smash that like button as you fall on out. If you haven't subscribed. You know what I mean? The numbers are steadily progressing and going up, and I thank y'all, everybody, for that. I haven't even really did. It hasn't. I gotta do this. You know what I mean? Because I do got the banner here, so I might as well do it. But if y'all want to continue to support the channel, you know what I mean? Because you know what we do, ain't nobody else can do it like we do it. You know what I mean, over here. So if you want to continue to support the channel, and we can continue to upgrade, you know what I mean, and give back to y'all, PayPal me /Jai Steels. You know what I mean? That's what it is right there. You know what I mean? You see it on the ticker. You know what I mean? And we can continue to grow and continue to do things at a greater level. You know what I mean? But once again, I appreciate the smashing of the like button. You know what I mean, and whatnot. And I appreciate y'all spending your time up in this stream and whatnot. Make sure y'all check out and visit the website, usualsuspect6.com. You know what I mean? Go get yourself some merch. Go utilize that 20% discount code, AVERSE. You know what I mean? And get yourself some nice drip. You know what I mean? But yo, we got some things on deck. Definitely in the physical. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy Junior. You know what I mean? The newest hotspot in Hamilton. You know what I mean? Without further ado.
When I was a young boy, man, my life was simplistic, but now I'm all growing up. I started seeing things different to me. I prayed to God, but He didn't answer my wishes. Now I'm sitting all alone writing these holy scriptures. Listen, memory vivid, my mind is a prison. I'm locked inside, this is a lifetime sentence. You ain't looking through these eyes, you need to mind your business. I ain't wearing no disguise, recognize the realness. Really, we the same, you and I, that's why you feel this. Feel like bigger 9-7, homie, sky's the limit. Want my slice of the pie, I'm coming for dinner. Sick of switching up my women, living life as a sinner. Nah, walk through this world with angel wings and wear the reaper's cloak. Two choices in this world, homie, you either sink or float. Claim they friends but foes, poking holes up in your boat. They conscious of your growth and they don't want to see you blow. Watch it, they tell me slow down, man, I don't know hell. I'm OT, on tour, locked in a motel. I do this for the ones that locked down, they ain't got bail. I do this for the ones that doubt me, want to see me.
Y'all know what it is. That's going to be at 208 Kenilworth North in Hamilton, Hamilton's hotspot. You know what I mean? The Hotspot Lounge. New concert series, you know what I mean, brought to you by the World Report, you know what I mean. Shout out Mr. Burns, our semi-finalist, you know what I mean, of the March Madness. He's going to jump it off, you know what I mean. March 23rd, Sunday, March 23rd, 2-4, the March 2-4, the May 2-4 weekend, excuse me. May 2-4 weekend, it's going down, you know what I mean. Fire in the hole, only at the Hotspot, you know what I mean. Once again, salute to everybody that passed through. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., it will be the Wake and Bake birthday show with my guy Big Ro. Thursday night, the War Room will also be open, 9 p.m. Eastern time, for the winner of the March Madness Music Tournament, Pat 2 times out of Missouri, the Show Me State, you know what I mean? We're going to bring him on in and play some of his new news, you know what I mean? But without further ado, with your favorite, your most hated Oddfella, salute to the usual suspects. It is a usual suspect ting. My letter is O. Salute to the hoe. LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
And I'ma love you till the sky falls down. Sky falls down, or I get hit up by them rifle rounds. Rifle rounds. I keep it solid till them lights go out. Lights go out. And I'ma love you till the sky falls down. Sky falls down. Whoa. They say that loyalty is rare, and that's the truth. It's hard to find somebody who gon' love like you, but when you do, you gon' know it's true from the start. Real recognize that real really come from the heart. And I'ma love you till the sky falls down. Sky falls down, or I get hit up by them rifle